Hello, good morning. So it is race day. I've got all my stuff out here to pack the car. So I'm actually running out of time. So let's try to get this done quick. But I just want to explain the most crucial pieces of gear and some other stuff that you should maybe have that'll make the experience easy. So as we go through these items, just, mark them as optional or like totally required. We got a modular podium, 1, 2, 3. Shout out dads out there. My dad made this for me, so this is obviously optional. Let's go ahead and load this into the trunk. Okay, so we got that guy loaded in. And next, okay. There's cooler and ice. I would consider this a must. Alright, especially on a day like today, it's going to be 30. I got an ice maker, so I've been slowly collecting ice over the last couple of days. I'm going to go ahead and throw the ice in now. Water jug here, right? We'll throw some ice in here. Okay, so these things, more so mandatory. The amount of time I leave with an empty cooler is 9 times out of 10, so especially on these hot summer days. Cooler, mandatory. Okay. Next most obvious is prizes. Okay, so, we're talking, homie made this. Got some wheels, hat, apparel, and recently I've been adding a small extra touch, some cheap metals off Amazon. So you're good to go, some team merch, the OLC merch, some of the stickers, and then obviously stickers from the skate shop that's supporting you, right? Okay, let's load up the prizes. Some cones. I like to use them to mark the start and the finish. I do it with chalk as well. If it's raining, the chalk isn't as useful, so good to have cones. I would say cones are near mandatory. Depending on the location you're going to. I know this has gravel and people are going to be hitting the inside all day during warm-up, so to keep the path clean during the race, a push broom. This is, optional depending on your spot. I'm bringing just another, even if you just have a car's winter brush, that's, good enough just to get the job done if you don't want to get a push broom or don't have one. Low key, I would say mandatory, but maybe not, is a collapsible garbage can. The amount of times, again, we usually fill this up at the end of the event, so it's better than having homies just like accidentally leave the garbage around. Collapsible garbage can. Walkie-talkies, again optional, really depending on the spot. I've been enjoying using them. You could really just put a call through on your phone, but it's good to have your phone recording for clips and stuff, right? Maybe your GoPro, and then your own skate gear. So obviously you're gonna want to hit a couple laps too. So yeah, bring all your skate gear as well. Obviously, again, super optional. Just extra flags to mark the course. These guys, Carlos from Top gave them to me because he's not hosting events anymore, so he got these made. You'll see how he uses these today. Whiteboard, 2 things. You can use it to write the schedule so people stop asking you, or you can use it to write the next heat, so people can come look here, or you can mark down who's winning or who's losing the heats. You can write down the round robin bracket, or the bracket, yeah, you can do a lot of things with a whiteboard. If it's raining, maybe bring paper in a plastic bag, or just do it on your phone. It's 2024 after all. This is the lowest of key, the best gear here. This is absolutely mandatory if your spot you're going to doesn't have parking immediately in the vicinity. So I've got to haul all this gear 1.5 K up the hill, and maybe even a trip or two. So is one of these collapsible utility carts, all right? You can get them at Canadian Tire, and they're absolutely crucial for a smooth day today. We're all packed up. Oh yeah, maybe one last optional thing is if you could just steal a construction sign, get a pathway closed sign, you can maybe unofficially start closing the spot. So that's not going to fit there. Let's finish packing up the car, and I'll catch you when we're ready to go. Okay, so as you are ready to go, there's obviously going to be that sinking feeling of oh my god, did I forget something? But you just gotta trust your packing skills, and if you did forget something, it's probably not the end of the world. Just try to make sure it's not any of your crucial equipment for the day, like your longboard or the prizes, and honestly, as long as you got the prizes, you should realistically be good to go. In an absolute worst case scenario, as long as you have something to give out to the homies at the end of the day, then you're Gucci. So why I'm saying that is because I can't help but have that feeling that I am forgetting something. But let's hope we're not. We got about an hour drive to the spot. So yeah, let's talk about timing of when you kind of want to show up. So my rule of thumb is probably show up 2 hours before you have riders meeting at least, depending on exactly how much work you have to do to set up the course. That time may vary, but I've held a race here before and held races similar, so I know usually at least for these OLC events, if you show up 2 hours before you have riders meeting, that's good to go. So the way I like to structure my races are I'll let riders come for early warm-up, I call it. Those are basically bonus runs. It's good for people coming out of town who've maybe never hit the spot before, or local groms that have just joined the community and haven't quite had the time to hit the spot yet, and maybe the race date crept up on them and they haven't had enough practice. So I like to give riders an opportunity to have extra practice. Let's say, for example, today I said early warm-up was at 11, and then we'll have riders meeting at 12, and then we'll have official practice from 12 to 1, and then heats will start at 1. So I like to have riders meeting before having the majority, or at least a good portion of the warm-up, because riders want to warm up what they're going to be racing. And if you have 5 push at the top or 7 push at the top or unlimited push, they're going to want to know that. They're going to want to know if they're able to push out of the corners or if pumping is allowed. So make sure you have a general idea of what you want to do when you get there. And even honestly, the riders who are coming for early warm-up may ask, depending on what you want to do. You can either let the homies know at early warm-up, have a little bit of a pseudo riders meeting with the early warm-up crew, let them know essentially what your plans are. Now that may give them a slight unfair advantage on the day, so maybe you just want to refrain off on giving any details. And honestly, usually I use that early warm-up time to set up the finish line, set the start line, but then, I will suss out the day. Maybe depending on the day, it might feel particularly fast, or it may feel particularly slow, especially if it's raining. I'll usually want to skate the track myself a couple times, so that I can determine if I want 5 push or 7 push, or if I want unlimited push or whatever. So today, I think I've already told a few of the riders that asked that. Everyone was willing to ask, welcome to ask. I guess I should have just put on the event details, but yeah, I think we are looking at unlimited push today, and I think it's going to be unlimited push within a zone. So I think we're at the point where you're good enough to make that corner in nature, and if you fuck up the corner in nature, I don't feel like you should earn pushes off. If 2 people crash, I want them to have an equal opportunity to get back on. Someone may just get on and push once or twice, and then you may have someone who gets back on and pushes 20 times. So I think what we're really looking for today is the rider with the cleanest lines in the corner, and I think that's who I want to win the day. I'm looking forward to some
close fast heats here. I guess that's really all I have to say for the drive on the way. About timing, when you start the heats, when you have riders meeting, and again, feel free, obviously, to suss everything out. This is really just a general framework for anyone who's looking to throw a low-key, local race event. This is nothing official. This is what they call an outlaw. Meaning we're obviously not officially sanctioned to be doing these events. So we're doing them, a little bit under the radar, and that's usually how it is done in the longboarding community. So you usually don't get cooperation from the government and local officials to sanction these events, so you just go ahead and do them anyways, right? Because it's not like we're just not gonna do events at the spots that we hit all the time anyways. And we're not even supposed to be hitting the spots during our regular sessions anyways. So you could consider basically every longboard sesh that we have on basically daily basis is an outlaw. It's an outlaw activity. And today we're just taking that one step up and having an outlaw event. If you're worried about police or the NCC or whoever, the local jurisdiction, officers, sometimes if you're on a conservation park area and you're skating one of the bike paths, or there happens to be a particularly nice road in this secured area or whatever, and sometimes there's local security or local cops for that area. Typically, you don't really need to worry about those guys. All they're gonna do is, they're gonna tell you to get the hell off. And if you leave, there's never a problem. Or they'll threaten the cops, be like, "Yo, we're calling the cops," and then cops response time is usually really slow. Anyways, so you have time to pack up and get the hell out of there. And honestly, when the cops do come and they catch you in the parking lot or they catch you packing up, they do the exact same thing. So they're basically all right, guys, what's going on here? Explain the situation, and you just let them know that we're doing everything possible to keep it safe. We have spotters in the corners, we have radio control, we have people, we've done this before. Everyone's a really experienced rider. Obviously, has slide gloves, and helmets would be mandatory for any downhill event, and that adds a lot of legitimacy to the crew, especially when law officials and cops show up. Really all that ever happens, they just ask you to leave, and you leave, and there's nothing comes of it. I remember one year it was a situation where there was the local jurisdiction of these security guards slash officers slash peace officers or whatever. I don't really know what to call them. We were skating one of the roads, and basically they kicked us off. They said, "All right, guys, you can't be skating here," and then we just went to the next spot. We went to another spot and had the last few heats there and ran finals there. So it's not the end of the world. I've never got ticketed. I have had the police and the local jurisdiction police, whatever, called maybe 2 or 3 times at events, maybe once or twice at the ones that I've been hosting, another one that I was partially hosting / competing, and then I've been at many events abroad where the police have been called and busted. I remember one time we drove 6 hours to Queensbury, New York or something, and we got 3 or 4 warm-up laps, and then if that, and then we got 1 heat in, and that was it. And then the cops busted us. So and the funny thing about that is that the cops had come actually during warm-up to bust us, and the event organizer was able to smooth it over, shout out Ryder, so that we could get a couple more laps in. And really, I think the locals ended up calling the police again and again and again, and then he had to come back, and the second time he came back, he had to kick us out for good. So really, guys, that's the worst that's going to happen. If an official comes up and tells you guys have to leave, you can try your best to politely and respectfully describe what's going on and let them know that it's not really the end of the world and we're being as safe as possible. But if the bottom line is that you need to leave, then yeah, bro, just get the hell out of there, and you won't get ticketed. The only issues that ever arise, at least in Canada, I can't really speak for other parts of the country, other countries, in terms of organizing the events and what these officials usually say or do. But yeah, it's usually pretty chill, dude. It's usually pretty get out of here, leave. You guys can't be doing this here. We don't want to see you again. Blah 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 blah. But obviously, we're gonna come back and hit it the next week after, anyway. So yeah, it is what it is. So you're with me here for a good portion of the drive. Yeah, that's maybe a sixth of the drive. Maybe I'll put the phone down and concentrate. I got 2 homies to pick up on the way, and then we're gonna have an absolutely packed car with all of this stuff in the back. You can see that we are absolutely riding to the limits today. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later.
Okay, now we made it. Let's pack up the thingy here. 2 trips for sure. 1 trip for all the gear, another trip for the podium. Okay, so this is why cart is invaluable. Because you need to actually fucking get all your shit to the spot, right? So here we are on the way. Oh shit, my fucking tire. Yeah, I know. I fucking carried too much dirt in it and fucked it up. But we got enough to make it. If that wheel goes, we're fucked, yeah. Okay, so the walk up, we passed the finish line, so just set up the finish line there. And now we keep going. Okay, seems like a lot of homies are already here. So we're cooking up. It's 10:47. I have like the finish line determined. Got the cooler out. And yeah, I'm gonna go set up the start line. And yeah, warm-up time is starting soon in a minute. Some homies grabbing warm-ups. Some homies showing up.
Is everyone here? No. Look around. I think everyone's here, right? No. Hey. All right. Thanks for coming. Nature Trail 2024. Brought to you by Havoc. I got some prizes from Havoc. Okay, so just a quick show of hands. Who is racing today? Do I have to show my hand? No, you're assumed. I'm gonna race on beer. Okay, looks like yeah, 11 people. And who's racing in the stand-up race afterwards for fun? Maybe. The stand-up race is big time for fun. Yeah, he's gonna race. Oh, maybe. Okay, so we got like 5 or 6 for the stand-up. All right. Okay, good.
I've practiced it a bit.
Okay, great. Okay. So it looks like we got enough to do the stand-up. The no pause. We'll look around and find out. Okay, so
time to shine.
We're gonna get the race started at 1 o'clock. It's really hot. Rick brought a whole bunch of drinks and sandwiches in his cooler, and I brought some cooler and that the water tank. Let's drink it all. I'm already sweating.
Shout out to my mom. She just got married.
Shut up! Okay, so we're gonna be running heats. It's unlimited push at the top. So fucking center bud. If you fall off your board, you can just hop back on. No like 3 pushes or whatever when you get back on. Just hop back on your board, all right? I want to see the guy who wins today is the guy who's fucking getting these corners down perfectly, all right? If you fall off your board, you're already at a disadvantage. Hop back on, don't push back on, okay? Yeah, so let's keep moving up to 1,000. It just seems like it makes sense for this spot. For this spot, that's kind of fair.
Yeah, what about spread? You have to wear leathers, okay? So everybody is qualified already.
It's fine.
We all have leather.
Yeah, like
telling me my points don't count?
Fucking run halfway down the track, right? Let's be genuinely about this. It's all for fun, anyways.
This is
so,
leather.
Sorry, guys. One more thing.
natural.
I need one volunteer at the top, who's maybe not racing to be on the radio with me. I'm gonna be at the bottom. The track is gonna be completely locked down. Okay. So take the line you want, and skate dangerous. Okay. All right. Don't tell me that. Okay, so yeah, get your last warm-ups in, and I'll start bugging you again around 1. For now, I'll just respond to
43 minutes. 43. I was about to step right where we went to.
Yeah, let's go.
Fuck it. I was like, oh no, board there. Oh.
Okay, so I have the homie on radio.
Bike's just coming down. We're just gonna give it a sec.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, we can wait for them. Still no one here. Clear, clear, clear. Got the sign on me. Here, we're gonna.
Are they good to go in a sec?
I don't see the bikes yet.
Okay. I don't know if I don't think we need to wait the whole time for those bikes.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you're probably clear to send them then. Yep, sender, free. Okay, this is what we got set up here. There's the finish line. We got homies on radio. Let's get this whole heat in. Let's get this whole heat going. 4 heats of 3, and yeah, that'll start seating them into their spots. So let's switch.
Alright, they're coming down now.
All right, there's the first heat down. Good runs, boys, good runs. Heat's coming down, hey guys, stay out of the way. Okay, so boys are absolutely ripping. First couple heats came down, no problem. Guy up top telling me a biker was coming down, so we stopped her, and you're clear, you're clear.
Let me know when
Good run, good run. Will just crossed now. The others are coming down. You're probably clear to send the last heat.
Got it.
I think you're good.
The last heat's just coming down now.
Okay, sweet, thanks. Okay, so we got 2 heats. We ran the first 2 round robins. We put
the top, no
copy.
copy.
Bottom is clear except for the 2 bikers en route. I think they were wearing blue.
Good copy.
So now we got Consolation coming down, 2 heats of 3. The winners, only the first place of those heats, will advance into semis, which leaves us with 7 people in semis, including the 5 people that already won both of their first round robin heats. So then we'll have a heat of 4 and a heat of 3, and the top 2 of each of those heats will move on to the finals in a heat of 4, and that'll be our podium now.
Coming down.
Hold on, did you send a heat? There was still bikers on course.
No, there's a biker coming down though.
Oh, okay, I can let you know when I see the biker coming down. Do you see blue shirts yet?
No bikes up here yet. Copy.
Yeah, they were a casual pace. And yeah, so we got.
We see them coming up now.
Okay, perfect. So I'm thinking when I see that biker down here, we can send the first heat.
Copy.
It's free here. I'm gonna stop anyone else. I'll let you know when I see the bike. Not yet.
Sounds good. Copy.
Okay, I see the biker. Send the heat. Send the heat.
We good? Is there certain?
Yeah. Send her. It's free. It's free. All clear. All clear. I'm stopping anyone else.
Sounds good. Copy. We're just getting ready.
Dope. Okay, so these guys coming down now are winning. The first person in this heat is winning his way back into semis for a chance on the podium. we are all free if you wanted to send the second heat. I think they just hit the hairpin.
After that,
Yep, they're coming down here now.
ready,
Let's go!
please front wheel through the line. Okay, good. Ready, set, go.
Okay, so this is the second person that's winning their way back into semis.
Who's the winner of the first heat, copy?
Yeah, first heat is totally clear. I think the second heat just hit the hairpin. I'll meet you back in the middle after they're done.
Roger, Roger.
Oh! Oh! It's close! Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck. Yo, it's down here with me for the semis. I'm doing a vlog today, too. Yeah, dude. First heat is done. They are fucking fast.
First heat is done, guys. The bush is taking a leak and we're ready to go. Sam's up and down by himself right now.
Yeah, perfect. That's the vibe. Let's go. Oh.
Yo, get this man a victory beer.
Victor beer, we have some.
You gotta chug that shit.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so we might as well do podium, huh? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go!
Okay, sweet. Oh man.
You know where you come from, like say, Pierre?
Okay, so clearly in first place we got Will S. And you get first choice of prize here in a custom. Oh my god! Take these are like barely used stock Zenits. Donated. These are Havoc Skate Shop free riders, and these are Havoc Skate Shop cruisers. These is probably the best.
Can I get the bear?
Or the Bears, yeah, anything you want. You get first pick, bro. We'll give you a magnet stick as well. And then in second, we have Tyler B. Woo! Sweet. Donated by Fred. Thank you. The beautiful wheels. Okay. And then in third, it was Felix P, right?
Yeah, like write them right now.
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay, can everyone just for a minute get in between Peter and Jeff? Please.
Hey, yo! Group photo!
Group photo!
Where for the photo though? Yeah, we're doing a
Yeah, group shot.
Yo, Shane, you can get in this too.
Misha!
Everybody.
T'as pas l'air, t'as pas l'air.
I got like 2 different wheels on right now.
Yeah, boys is gonna go 2 different wheels. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
We got the drone getting footage too.
Let's go, 3, 2, 1, OLC!
QLC.
Sweet boys.
Hey guys.
Oh, you got the. Yo, let's go, dude.
Yo, did you get the little 3D printed trophy?
It's us at the end of the race. Fucking disheveled, beat up. And got all the garbage. Okay, let's roll. Okay, back at the car after a successful day. Let's load her on up and get home.